Have you ever asked yourself why some people in their mid-70s can take long walks with energy, while others just over 60 struggle with wobbly legs going down a flight of stairs? What explains that gap? Is it all in the genes, or is there something deeper, something you might be overlooking? Here's the real reason. Each morning when you wake up, your body is already beginning to break down muscle, especially in the lower limbs. And if you don't fuel it properly within the first 2 hours, that muscle loss speeds up, quietly. There's no pain, no warning signs, but over time you begin to feel it. Your legs may seem less steady, your calves less toned, and everyday movements begin to feel a bit heavier. What's surprising is that reversing this trend doesn't require a gym membership or fancy pills. A simple tweak to your morning habits can help protect your muscle tone, improve your balance, and reduce age-related muscle loss. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 5 easy breakfast ideas that experts from both Europe and the US recommend for adults over 50. These aren't exotic foods, just everyday ingredients that, when eaten correctly and at the right time, can quietly support your leg strength and overall mobility for years to come. As always, check with your doctor before making dietary changes, but this information could help you move through aging with more confidence and grace. And one more thing, subscribing to this channel is just the first step. Be sure to click the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Sometimes the smallest advice, heard at just the right moment, can change the way you age. Lastly, take a second to leave a thank you comment for Mr. Dr. Frank Suarez, whose insights continue to teach us how to use food wisely to support the well-being of older adults. Ready to begin? Let's dive in. Number 1. Whole boiled egg. If you're searching for a breakfast option that's simple, affordable, and highly effective in preserving strength and mobility after 50, look no further than the whole boiled egg. This humble food may seem basic, but it's a nutritional powerhouse when it comes to supporting muscle repair and leg stability, especially important after a full night of fasting, when your body is primed to absorb nutrients and start the rebuilding process. Many people underestimate eggs, thinking of them as just a light side dish or breakfast filler. But inside that shell is a complete source of high-quality protein, containing all 9 essential amino acids needed for muscle repair and regeneration. Among them, leucine stands out as a key amino acid that helps trigger the body's muscle repair process. And it's especially valuable for individuals over 60, as the body's natural protein synthesis ability begins to decline with age. Here's something that often gets missed. Most of the leucine, vitamin D, B12, and choline are concentrated in the yolk, not the white. If you've been avoiding yolks because of outdated fears about cholesterol, you may be robbing your muscles of some of the most powerful fuel they need to stay strong and responsive. In fact, a study from the University of Birmingham showed that older adults who consumed whole eggs daily for 3 months experienced a 10% improvement in leg strength, better balance, and enhanced ease in everyday movements such as standing up from a chair or climbing stairs. Eggs also contribute to nerve-muscle coordination thanks to their B12 and choline content, nutrients that help your brain communicate clearly with your limbs, improving reaction time and movement control. This is vital for fall prevention, especially in seniors who experience slight delays in motor reflexes. Preparing the perfect boiled egg doesn't require a culinary degree. Simply place your egg in cold water, bring it to a gentle boil, and cook for about 8 to 10 minutes, depending on how firm you prefer the yolk. Immediately transfer it to ice water for a couple of minutes. This not only stops the cooking, but also makes the shell much easier to peel. For improved digestion and flavor, try adding a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar to the boiling water. It helps break down proteins gently and supports gut health. To make it a complete, digestion-friendly meal, pair your egg with avocado slices, rich in healthy fats, or fresh cucumber rounds for hydration and crunch. These combinations help improve choline absorption and support smoother digestion, especially helpful for older adults with slower metabolism. Worried about cholesterol? Don't be. Current research shows that eating 1 to 2 eggs daily has no negative impact on heart health in healthy adults. In fact, for many, it supports weight control and muscle maintenance. So next time you're reaching for sugary cereal or buttered toast, try swapping it for 2 medium-boiled eggs with a side of veggies or a slice of whole grain toast. Over time, this small change can contribute to improved stamina, smoother movement, and stronger legs, especially important as we age. Now, while boiled eggs are a fantastic option, you might be wondering if there are other ways to enjoy eggs that offer similar benefits. The good news is, yes, scrambled eggs, for example, can be a tasty alternative. Just be sure to use a nonstick pan and a small amount of healthy oil, like olive oil, to avoid adding unnecessary calories. Poached eggs are another option, though they can be a bit trickier to master. They're worth the effort for their delicate texture and flavor. The key is to use fresh eggs and add a splash of vinegar to the water to help the whites hold together. If you're feeling adventurous, try making a simple frittata with eggs, spinach, and a sprinkle of feta cheese. It's like a crustless quiche that you can slice and enjoy throughout the week. Just whisk the eggs, pour them over the spinach in a skillet, and bake until set. It's a great way to sneak in some greens while getting your protein fix. But no matter how you prepare your eggs, quality matters. Look for eggs that are organic or free-range, as they tend to have higher levels of nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids and vitamin D. These nutrients are crucial for muscle health and can help support your overall well-being. Plus, they often taste better, richer and more flavorful than conventional eggs. Here's a pro tip. If you're short on time in the morning, boil a batch of eggs at the beginning of the week and store them in the fridge. They'll keep for up to 7 days, making it easy to grab 1 or 2 for a quick breakfast or snack. You can even slice them over a salad or mash them with a little mustard for a simple egg salad. And if you're still concerned about cholesterol, rest assured that recent studies have debunked the myth that eggs raise your risk of heart disease. For most people, eggs can be part of a heart-healthy diet, so enjoy them guilt-free. And while eggs serve as your foundation, the next food we'll discuss acts like a daily repair crew, quietly enhancing endurance and reducing muscle stress at the cellular level. Number 2, oats and chia seeds. If whole eggs are the muscle builders, then oats and chia seeds are the tireless support team that keeps your head going all day. Often overlooked in muscle-focused diets, these two plant-based superfoods are essential for preserving endurance, fighting inflammation, and preventing age-related muscle decline, especially in people over 50 who may start noticing fatigue, tightness, or stiffness in their legs during normal activities. Oats, especially steel-cut or rolled, are rich in beta-glucan, a special type of soluble fiber known for its ability to stabilize blood sugar levels and reduce the slow, chronic inflammation that can weaken muscles over time. Unlike acute injury pain, this kind of inflammation doesn't scream for attention, but over months or years, it wears down your stamina, makes you prone to cramps, and reduces the elasticity in your muscle fibers. Eating oats regularly helps calm this process. They're also a surprising source of plant-based protein, iron, and magnesium, 3 elements that work together to restore tired muscles, regulate muscle contractions, and replenish energy after sleep. Combine that with chia seeds and you've got a winning formula. Chia is packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which are known to reduce post-exercise muscle soreness and improve joint mobility. On top of that, they deliver high levels of calcium and potassium, both essential for nerve transmission and muscle coordination. Creating this breakfast is incredibly easy and flexible. For a warm, comforting meal, soak 3 tablespoons of oats in warm water or unsweetened almond milk for 10 minutes. Then gently simmer on low heat until creamy. Stir in a tablespoon of chia seeds during the final minute, letting them absorb the liquid and form a gel-like texture. For flavor, sprinkle a pinch of cinnamon or nutmeg, both of which also support blood sugar control. In a rush, prepare overnight oats. Simply combine oats, chia, and your milk of choice in a jar, let it sit overnight in the fridge, and enjoy chilled the next morning. You can add a few blueberries or a thin slice of fresh ginger while cooking to give it an anti-inflammatory boost and improve blood flow, especially beneficial for anyone experiencing cold feet, slow circulation, or morning stiffness. This combo doesn't just taste good, it works like a slow-release energy system for your muscles, fueling you through your morning walk or light stretching. The key is consistency. Eating oats and chia just once won't produce noticeable changes, but making it a part of your daily breakfast ritual creates long-term benefits for strength, flexibility, and even balance. Together, they're more than a healthy breakfast. They're a tool for longevity and active living. Now let's talk about the different types of oats, because not all oats are created equal. Instant oats are the most processed and have a softer texture, but they may have a higher glycemic index, which can cause a spike in blood sugar levels. Rolled oats are less processed and have a chewier texture, while steel-cut oats are the least processed and have a nutty flavor and a hearty texture. All types of oats are nutritious, but steel-cut oats may be the best choice for their higher fiber content and lower glycemic index. They take a bit longer to cook, but the extra time is worth it for the added health benefits. If you're new to oats, start with rolled oats. They're a good middle ground in terms of texture and cooking time. You can even mix them with a small amount of steel-cut oats for a heartier bite. And while chia seeds are a great addition, don't stop there. You can also add other seeds or nuts to your oatmeal for extra nutrition. Flax seeds, for example, are rich in omega-3 fatty acids and can help reduce inflammation. Walnuts are another great option, as they're high in protein and healthy fats. Just be sure to chop them finely so they blend well with the oatmeal. A small handful of pumpkin seeds can also add a nice crunch and a dose of magnesium, which is important for muscle function. If you're looking to make your oatmeal even more filling, try stirring in a spoonful of nut butter, like almond or peanut butter. It adds healthy fats and protein, making your breakfast more satisfying and helping you stay full longer. Here's a fun idea. Turn your oatmeal into a breakfast bowl by topping it with a variety of textures and flavors. Think sliced almonds, shredded coconut, a drizzle of honey, and a few dark chocolate chips for a touch of indulgence. It's like a healthy dessert for breakfast. And speaking of small but mighty, the next item on our list might be sitting quietly in your kitchen right now. It's a fruit often underestimated due to its size, but when it comes to nerve strength and muscle control, it delivers in ways most people never expect. Here's a lesser-known trick. Peel the banana from the bottom, not the stem. This technique minimizes waste, is less messy, and allows you to use part of the fibrous white inner lining, which contains small amounts of fiber and antioxidant compounds that support digestion and blood sugar control. You can even add a small piece of the soft peel to your smoothie if your digestion tolerates it. Just be sure to rinse the banana thoroughly. You might be wondering why slightly unripe bananas are better than fully ripe ones. The answer lies in their resistant starch content. As bananas ripen, the resistant starch turns into simple sugars, which can cause a quicker spike in blood sugar levels. Slightly unripe bananas, on the other hand, have more resistant starch, which means they provide a slower, steadier release of energy, perfect for keeping your muscles fueled without the crash. But don't worry, you don't have to eat a green banana to get the benefits. Look for bananas that are mostly yellow with just a hint of green at the tips. They should be firm but not hard, and they'll have a slightly tangy flavor that pairs well with other breakfast foods. And while bananas are a great choice, they're not the only fruit that can support muscle health. Berries, for example, are rich in antioxidants and can help reduce inflammation. Citrus fruits like oranges and grapefruits are high in vitamin C, which is important for collagen production and can help support joint health. So feel free to mix it up and enjoy a variety of fruits in your diet. Eating just one slightly unripe banana each day, especially in the morning or right after light exercise, gives your muscles and nervous system a stable supply of fuel. Over time, you may find it easier to get up from low chairs, maintain better balance, and reduce the sensation of morning stiffness in your legs or feet. Think of this humble fruit as your natural, everyday mobility booster. And while bananas help set your muscle nervous system in motion, the next food works behind the scenes while you rest, quietly aiding tissue recovery and strength rebuilding. You probably already have it in your fridge, and it's one of the most effective ways to jumpstart your morning with protein and probiotics. Let's explore it now. Number 4. Greek yogurt. After 6 to 8 hours of sleep with no food or hydration, your body enters a temporary state of muscle breakdown called catabolism. For people over 50, this effect is even more pronounced, especially in the legs, which naturally begin to weaken with age. That's why what you eat within the first 2 hours of waking up plays a critical role in how well your body repairs muscle tissue and replenishes energy. And when it comes to choosing the right food for this job, Greek yogurt rises to the top. Unlike regular yogurt, Greek yogurt goes through a straining process that removes extra whey, resulting in a thicker texture and nearly double the protein content. Most importantly, this protein includes casein, a slow-digesting variety that steadily releases amino acids into your bloodstream, ideal for long-lasting muscle support throughout the morning. This is especially helpful for adults over 60 whose bodies require more protein per meal to trigger the same muscle repair as younger individuals. But the benefits don't stop there. Greek yogurt is also rich in calcium, a mineral vital for muscle contractions and bone strength, and vitamin D, which supports muscle function and prevents joint stiffness, common concerns among older adults. And then there's the probiotic content. These friendly bacteria not only enhance digestion, but also increase your gut's ability to absorb protein and essential minerals, making your entire diet work harder for your health. Eating it is both convenient and versatile. Start with 1 cup of plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt and mix in toppings like semi-ripe banana slices, fresh berries, chopped walnuts, or even pumpkin seeds for a dose of omega-3s. Looking for something sweeter? Add half a teaspoon of raw honey and a dash of cinnamon. Not only do they add flavor, but cinnamon can improve blood sugar control, and honey offers natural antibacterial properties that support immune function. Pro tip: let your yogurt sit at room temperature for 5 to 10 minutes before eating. This brings out its natural flavor, makes it easier to digest, and activates its live cultures more effectively. Important for older adults with sensitive digestion or slower metabolism. Another easy swap: use Greek yogurt as a spread for toast or crackers in place of mayonnaise or cream cheese. You'll get a similar creamy texture, but with far more nutritional benefits and fewer empty calories. Now you might be wondering how Greek yogurt differs from regular yogurt and why it's the better choice for muscle health. The main difference is in the straining process. Greek yogurt is strained to remove the whey, which gives it a thicker, creamier texture and concentrates the protein. A typical serving of Greek yogurt has about 15-20 grams of protein compared to 5-10 grams in regular yogurt. That's a significant boost for your muscles. But it's not just about protein. Greek yogurt also has less sugar than many flavored regular yogurts, which is important for maintaining stable blood sugar levels. Look for plain, unsweetened varieties to avoid added sugars, and add your own natural sweeteners like fruit or a drizzle of honey. To make your Greek yogurt even more exciting, try turning it into a parfait by layering it with granola, nuts, and fruit in a glass. It's visually appealing and feels like a treat, but it's packed with muscle-supporting nutrients. You can also use Greek yogurt as a base for smoothies. Just blend it with your favorite fruits, a handful of spinach, and a splash of almond milk for a creamy, protein-rich drink. Just 1 serving of Greek yogurt each day can make a measurable difference in muscle recovery, leg strength, and overall balance. Think of it as a quiet coach working in the background every morning to keep your muscles nourished and your energy steady throughout the day. And if Greek yogurt supports the recovery phase of your muscles, the next food on our list plays a more active role, helping to reduce inflammation, support nerve communication, and act as a true ocean-based superfood. Often misunderstood or passed over, it's time to give this next option the spotlight it deserves. Number 5. Salmon and oily fish. When people think about foods for building or maintaining muscle, the image that usually comes to mind is a big piece of steak or perhaps a scoop of protein powder stirred into a shake. And yes, protein is important, but for adults over 50, especially those aiming to strengthen the lower body and improve leg stability, the body needs more than just raw protein. It needs nutrient-rich support that helps not only repair muscle fibers, but also fuels the nervous system, reduces hidden inflammation, and enhances coordination. That's where salmon and other oily fish, such as mackerel, sardines, herring, or even trout, prove to be some of the most complete and beneficial foods you can eat. What makes these fish so powerful? It's their naturally high content of omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA, eicosapentaenoic acid, and DHA, docosahexaenoic acid. These aren't just good fats, they act as cell-level lubricants, reducing stiffness, helping muscle cells recover faster, and improving how the body responds to insulin. Why does that matter? As we age, the body's ability to absorb and utilize protein efficiently starts to decline, but omega-3s have been shown to boost this process, making each gram of protein more effective in muscle rebuilding, especially in aging legs, where repair tends to slow down most noticeably. In addition to omega-3s, salmon delivers key vitamins, including vitamin B12 and vitamin D, both essential for strong neuromuscular communication. B12 helps nerves fire signals accurately between the brain and muscles, while vitamin D supports bone strength and reduces the risk of falls or tremors. Without enough B12, many older adults unknowingly develop subtle coordination problems, wobbliness on stairs, weak grip strength, or that familiar, unsettling sense that your legs aren't quite keeping up with your intentions. And here's some good news. You don't need a complicated recipe to enjoy the benefits. A simple fillet of salmon, lightly brushed with olive oil, seasoned with lemon juice and cracked black pepper, and pan-seared for about 5 minutes per side, can provide a delicious and deeply nourishing meal that feels satisfying without being heavy. For an even gentler option, try poaching it with a slice of ginger and a bay leaf in light broth. It's soothing, easy to digest, and great for older adults with sensitive digestion. No fresh fish? No problem. Canned sardines, mackerel, or herring, especially those packed in extra virgin olive oil or water, are incredibly nutrient-dense and affordable. Spread them on whole grain toast, mix them into mashed avocado, or toss into a chopped veggie salad for a no-cook, energy-boosting meal. To elevate the taste while improving circulation, try adding fresh herbs like dill or parsley, a splash of apple cider vinegar, or a few slices of chili or fresh ginger, which also helps stimulate blood flow to your muscles. Now, let's talk about the different types of oily fish, because while salmon is a great choice, it's not the only option. Mackerel, for example, is rich in omega-3 fatty acids and vitamin D, and it has a bold, rich flavor that pairs well with strong seasonings like mustard or horseradish. Sardines are another excellent choice. They're often more affordable than salmon, and are packed with calcium thanks to their edible bones. Herring and trout are also good options, and they can be prepared in a variety of ways, from grilling to baking. When choosing fish, it's important to consider sustainability. Look for fish that are certified by organizations like the Marine Stewardship Council or the Aquaculture Stewardship Council, which ensure that the fish are caught or farmed in a way that's environmentally responsible. This helps protect our oceans and ensures a healthy supply of fish for future generations. Here's a simple recipe to try. Make a salmon salad by flaking cooked salmon or canned salmon and mixing it with Greek yogurt, diced celery, and a squeeze of lemon juice. Spread it on whole grain toast or use it as a filling for lettuce wraps. It's a light, refreshing meal that's perfect for breakfast or lunch. Including oily fish in your breakfast or lunch 2 to 3 times per week is enough to start seeing benefits in how your legs feel and function. You may notice fewer cramps, less morning stiffness, and even improved coordination when rising from a chair or walking longer distances. These changes may seem subtle at first, but over time, they create a foundation for better mobility, fewer injuries, and more confidence in your daily movement. While these 5 foods are powerful tools for maintaining muscle strength and mobility, there are a couple of additional factors that can enhance their effects. Hydration. Water is essential for muscle function, as it helps transport nutrients to your muscles and remove waste products. Dehydration can lead to muscle cramps, fatigue, and weakness, especially in the legs. Aim to drink at least 8 glasses of water per day, and consider adding herbal teas or infused water, like cucumber mint or lemon ginger, for extra flavor and nutrients. Starting your day with a glass of water before breakfast can also help kickstart your metabolism. Whole grains. Foods like quinoa, brown rice, or whole wheat bread are rich in complex carbohydrates, providing sustained energy for physical activity. They're also high in fiber, which supports digestion and overall health. Try incorporating whole grains into your breakfast, such as a slice of whole wheat toast with avocado or a bowl of quinoa porridge with fruit and nuts. You don't need to overhaul your entire routine or hit the gym 7 days a week. Sometimes the real work of staying strong starts with small, quiet decisions. Like what you put on your plate in the morning: a soft boiled egg, a scoop of chia oats, a firm banana, or a serving of oily fish may not seem like much in the moment, but over time, these choices accumulate into strength, energy, and ease of movement, you'll be grateful for every single day. I recently spoke with a friend who started incorporating these breakfast foods into her diet, and she noticed a significant improvement in her muscle strength and mobility. She said that she used to struggle with stairs, but now she can climb them with ease. She also mentioned that she feels more energized throughout the day and has fewer aches and pains. Stories like hers remind us that small changes can lead to big results. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to age gracefully while others struggle with mobility issues? The answer might be simpler than you think. By making small adjustments to your diet, like incorporating these breakfast foods, you can support your muscle health and maintain your independence as you age. Imagine starting your day with a warm bowl of oatmeal, topped with fresh berries and a sprinkle of chia seeds. The oatmeal is creamy and comforting, while the berries add a burst of sweetness and the chia seeds provide a subtle crunch. It's a delicious and nutritious way to fuel your body for the day ahead. If this video sparked a new idea or reminded you of the power of smart nutrition, be sure to hit the like button. It helps us reach more people. Drop a comment and let us know, what's your age and which breakfast are you planning to try this week? Have you used salmon or sardines in your meals recently? Share your favorite method of preparing them. We love hearing your tips. And don't forget to share this video with friends, parents, or neighbors who might benefit from it. Sometimes, a single suggestion today can prevent years of physical decline in the future. Most importantly, tap the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you never miss a practical, easy-to-follow tip on keeping your body strong, steady, and energized well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond.